Searching, which was titled simply Search when it had its world premiere at the Sundance Festival earlier this year, is a film with a gimmick, but it's a terrific gimmick. More than that, it's an extremely tasty thriller that delivers exactly the right amount of suspense and twisty surprises. The gimmick is that everything we see is either appearing on a computer screen, a mobile phone, a television set, or even eventually a sat-nav. The film opens with a brisk montage of home movies that record the lives of a couple of Korean Americans, David Kim, John Cho, and his wife Pamela, Sarah Sohn, commencing with their celebrations of the birth of their daughter Margot and continuing with scenes of her childhood as she learns to walk and talk, takes piano lessons, and transforms into a young woman, all the time bonding with her loving parents. At about the time Margot, now played by Michelle La, turns 16, Pamela is diagnosed with cancer, and the home movies now depict hospital visits and increasingly frail-looking Pamela until she dies, leaving David to care for the teenager, and leaving the audience to catch its collective breath after experiencing the events of these 16 momentous years in just a couple of minutes. One night when David is asleep, Margot attempts to call him, but he has his phone switched to silent. Next day, she doesn't answer his phone messages, and, unusually, she's left her laptop at home. As David contacts her friends in an increasingly desperate attempt to locate her, he discovers things he never knew. For example, that she hadn't been attending her piano lessons for 6 months, but had presumably been pocketing the $100 cash per week David had given her to pay for them. David calls the police, and a sympathetic detective, Rosemary Vick, Deborah Messing, takes charge of the disappearance. The mystery of Margot's disappearance, as it develops in the film, is the basis of the clever screenplay by Sev Ohanian and first-time feature film director Anish Chaganty. He formerly directed commercials for Google. The nightmare of every family with teenage children is brought vividly to life here. Do we really know our kids? Who are they talking to online? Are they into drugs? And in this case, the all-important question, is Margot still alive? By telling this gripping story in the way he has, Chaganty has created not just a gimmick, but also a very original way of exploring a narrative for the screen. Searching is a thoroughly satisfying entertainment for crime movie fans, and I'm giving it 4 stars.